So I don't think you guys can see me. Obviously you can hear me, but right now I was walking to the bus. I'm almost there. I have about 10 minutes. I'm just on time. I'm tired. It's okay. It's just that early morning wake up. Just need to get to my heart. Yesterday after my math test, there was no class after. Once you were done with the exam, you just went straight to work. I mean, straight to work. You were able to leave. You were able just to go. And when I got to class, we started the exam right away. She's like, as soon as it's 8:05, guys, whoever's here. And so as soon as my exam was done, I just left. I forgot that I had my full cup of coffee, my $4 and some change medium coffee. Coffee's expensive now. And but I was already almost like, you know, my math class is on the 3rd story. And then I was already on the other side of the school. It's not a big campus at all. I think there's only like 2,300 kids. I love it, man. I wish it was a university. It's on a hill. It's such a beautiful junior college. Just because, like, it's in my city, you know? And I love it, man, you know? I was like, fuck, I thought about my coffee. I thought about, like, man, cup of coffee, or I don't know. I thought it's something. Oh, fuck, I went through a fucking spider web. Stupid fucking spider. Why would you make it in the walkway, fucking retard? And, where the fuck it went? Hopefully it's not on me. So I walked back all the way to my class, and then I told my teacher I forgot my heart. And once I picked up my coffee, she realized. She was laughing. And my new crush started laughing too. A big body, beautiful woman. And I'm actually gonna tell her, hey, you're beautiful. She has a beautiful face. And so anyway, I was at work yesterday. I have a long day today. Anyway, when I was like walking right now, I was scrolling on YouTube. I'm like, there ain't nothing interesting, you know? There's not shit, you know? That's why I like that soft white underbelly shit, or that's why I keep being attracted to going back to the interesting interviews. It's just because it's not like some guy doing a vlog. It's like a guy just sits behind the camera and interviews somebody. So it's somebody new every day. And so I was like scrolling, I'm like, fucking YouTube right now. I'm like, wait, what can I talk about? So I have this friend at school. I mean, at work. Fuck, my mind's not even here. This coworker name, she's young. She's rather new. Well, she's been there maybe a couple months now. And she told me she actually broke down, started crying in front of me the other day. You know, her mom's sick now. She broke down that she's just super tired, you know? She's super fucking tired. And she has 3 jobs. She just got a 3rd one. And I'm gonna share some of her story, you know? She came into work maybe like a month ago, or 3 weeks ago. She told me she was going through it. She had like attempted to like kill herself, she told me. And it was not the first time. And this was before her mother got sick. Her mother just recently got sick. And so we were talking, like, I think it was 2 days ago we were talking, and she just like all of a sudden broke down in front of me. It's like, I'm just tired, you know, like I have to work 3 jobs. It's just her and her brother. Her mom's never worked. And she's like 22 or 23. And her dad did something kind of stupid. I don't know what kind of dad she has, you know. She didn't really want to share why he got in trouble. But he got in trouble like late in her life. Like he got in trouble when she was 16, which was about 6-7 years ago. And that's kind of like late for your father to get in trouble. Like late in your life. You know, typically it's like, oh, my dad went to prison when I was 5. And that type of shit. But like for him to get for him to get in trouble like that early in your life. I mean that late when you're already like a teenager, and for a woman at 16, you're kind of more aware than a man. Unless you're like super spoiled. Kind of, I mean, not a man. You're more mature than a 16-year-old boy, you know. And that's your father, so it's kind of a, you know, for a girl to lose her father is a big deal, you know. So, you know, since then, like, she works a lot, but she's super kind, you know, like a super sweet girl. And I feel bad, you know, it sucks, you know. I even talked to my cousin. I went to go get a tattoo around that time. I told him about it. He's like, why would she tie you? I think she just wants attention. But honestly, now I think about it, nah, man, 3 jobs, you know, your mom just got sick right now. You know, she told me like her mom, even if she wasn't sick, she never worked. But now you have to take care of her. That's like 4 jobs. Like, man, I can't only imagine, bro. It's sad, dude. There's so many people going through that right now. It was I didn't know what the fuck to do for her. I fucking compared it to my life. I'm like, I'm such a bitch. Like, part-time job, part-time school. I want to complain about my life. I got a mom, you know, she's not like the healthiest person, but she's not fucking bedridden or sick or, you know what I mean? I don't have to have fucking 3 jobs. Like, at 23, I was a fucking little pussy. I was a fucking thinking my life was hard because I wanted to, I don't know, I was out in the world, you know, thinking, oh, this life is hard because I'm such a negative person around negative, like other negative people. Or I'm over here fucking being a phony. I don't even know who I am at 23. I'm more like a boy, you know? So, anyway, it's fucked up, man. It's fucked up, man. She was at work yesterday. Such a sweet person, humble, you know? Such a sweet girl, and sweet young lady, and I don't know. There's so many people going through that, bro. It's fucked up how exhausted they are in this world and stuck they are. She's too young to be stuck like that, man. But we had a conversation yesterday, and she thinks that transgender men who are born a man that think and feel like they're a woman and believe they're a woman, you know, we say that's subjective, right? But objectively, scientifically, they're a man, you know. She thinks that it's okay for them to be in sports and stuff. She's like, they're not a man, you know. I'm like, I agree in the sense like people can do what the fuck they want to do, but there should also be limits, obviously. And there should be common sense, you know. I'm just thinking about society and how kind of scary that belief is, you know. That young people, like, she knows about like life, like working and responsibility, and like she's super strong, you know, for what she's dealing with, you know, being 23 and like as fucked up as it sounds. I even asked her, like, do you think fucked up thoughts, like it would be easier if your mom did die, or like, no, I don't think that. I don't know how you could drive that shit all day. Because when you're inside that car like that, I show the ugly whistle. When you're inside a car like that, you can't really hear it. But she said that if her mom, I'm kind of scared for her. She said if her mom dies, she doesn't think she can make it. But like, you're 23, you already have 3 jobs. You know, as fucked up as it sounds, your load would be lighter. And she has a man, like maybe you and your man could actually like start a life. But she's only 23. She doesn't really know, you know. And you see this kind of ignorance of like, I hope when she's 33 that she believes that, hey, fuck, when I was 23, I used to think that this was a woman. No, that's a man. Like, just because they wake up and they want to feel like they're a woman, or they feel feminine, you know, maybe because they never had no masculine role models in their life to model after, and to have influence, doesn't mean you could fucking beat the fuck out of a woman in a cage. Like, That shit don't make no sense, but... Or that you should be fucking happy that you beat a woman because, you know, at swimming, you know? But now that, like, when I mentioned her having to work 3 jobs, like, I wasn't, like, judging her. I was like, man, I like that you think this way so we can argue. And she started laughing. But anyway, it's too long of a video. I have to fucking get some of this footage off of my phone. I think my phone is already at full capacity or full usage of data space. So yeah, it was just sad, man. I don't know. I felt hopeless for her. I didn't know what the fuck I could even say to her. But just that, like, don't give up, you know? That if you only knew how strong you are compared to a lot of other spoiled, lame, fucking weak people who are complainers, you know? Like myself sometimes. Anyway, if you're going through that, man, I don't know, man. Don't really fucking know. I even asked her, like, are you gonna have to downsize? I was trying to get her to think about other things. Like, you're gonna have to maybe move to an apartment. You know, maybe like give up a new car that you might have, or, you know, just like accept that maybe you can make things easier in other areas, you know? But don't feel like it's the end of the world, you know? A lot of us keep up with the Joneses to the point where our mental health is all fucked up. But anyway, I'm gonna wait for the bus. I'm gonna put lotion on, my fucking hands are dry. Peace. Taking the school's elevator, man. The homie Alex holding my shit for me. They have fucking 2 phones. Anyway, yo, we get stuck in this bitch. We have to be stuck together. We're gonna start wrestling and shit. We all anxious. It's literally like one story. Okay, I think we're here first, right? Oh no, they're already there. Fuck. I remember being young and looking up to people like me. Tattoos, 30, look cool. When you're young, most people are followers. I think, like right now that I'm 33 and I'm aware of myself, I'm alone. Like that guy, see that guy? He probably has friends. I'm not saying he's alone, but he looks like he's alone. I mean, most people look alone right now. Not to say that they're alone, but I'm alone for a reason. But you'd rather be alone at 18, figuring out your life and succeeding, because success is lonely. Even right now, most people are competitive. As I was running yesterday, I thought about it. Like, most people are competitive. You're competitive with your peer. You're competitive with the person next to you. Even people who are in love are competitive. Siblings are competitive to the point they don't even get along. So the woman or man that you end up being with, you might be competitive, but those are the people that you grow with. It's as simple as that. It's as simple as growing with people. And so you'd rather be alone early, because most people are followers. Man, I have a fucking class right now, my psychology class. Again, psychology triggers me a little bit. One, because I'm egocentric, so I think the whole world could feel what I'm feeling, or could understand what I'm feeling. I feel like the whole world's looking at me, so that's egocentric as an adult. And so anyway, I had a little moment in class thinking the whole fucking class could read my mind. But the girl sitting next to me, she's like, I don't know, the definition of a butch or a dyke. I mean, I don't want to say that, but she's like a woman. I think she might be a lesbian, but like the manly lesbian. She's a young girl, so, I mean, she's a young lady, so I don't know what she fucking wants to be called, but I know she was born a girl. But you could tell she has short hair. But for some reason, I smelled her breath last week, or not last week, last class, which was on Monday. Today she was fucking tired, so she was just yawning the whole time. Her breath fucking smells. I'm not gonna sit next to her. Her breath smelled last time, so she must not fucking like to brush her teeth or something. Must be a habit of hers or something, so I'll probably change my seat. And if the professor says anything, I'm gonna actually tell him, hey, the girl next to me's breath smells, bro. He's kind of cool with me. He seen the book I was reading, and then we kind of had a little small talk right now at the end of class. So it's gonna be a long day today. Be all right. I'm almost done with the book I'm on, Brothers Karamazov by Dostoevsky. Man, the writing is ingenious, you know. Well, it's translated from Russian into English, so I don't speak Russian. But if I could trust the translation, it's kind of weird how they are able to translate. The translator obviously knows great English, you know. Has a very, very big vocabulary. And I wonder how they compare it, you know. Because they're translating in a different language. How do you know he was writing in such big words like the translator writes? It's hard to understand. But the way it's translated, you assume that Dostoevsky's writing was as difficult and as complex as the English translation. I can't imagine this guy's trying to write in such big, difficult English when Dostoevsky wrote, I don't know, not so confusing Russian or complex and advanced Russian language. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm on to my next book, and I'm excited for something new. I'm over this book already. I'm excited. Finally done. Brothers Karamazov. Started off slow. Dostoevsky's a genius, you know, so if you like Dostoevsky, I would read it. I actually like how it ends. It ends different than what I thought. They never broke Dmitri out of jail. They were attempting to break him out. It's crazy, in Russia, when he committed murder, he would go to penal servitude, which is hard labor in prison. I guess there was no death penalty back then. It wasn't like in Rome. This is in the 19th century, which is the 1800s. And, interesting. On to my next book. I'm excited. Peace. Fuck you.
Self-aggrandizing. Empirical.